Here's the GOAT himself, producer Glyn Johns, showing off his method of miking drums.
Right, we're going back to the principle that the guy's got. He's got a sound, and hopefully it's really cool. And that's really probably what he wants to hear. So, what we're trying to do here. Jesus Christ. You need a maths degree to work with it. Okay.
You got on the angle?
Yeah, that'll do.
Alright.
I just need to make it higher.
Alright.
The whole thing.
Okay.
Right, so. Well, this is so child's play, it's ridiculous. Right, so this mic is looking like that, okay. It will probably, I'd probably have it a bit, well, that looks right. It'll hear this drum and that drum more than anything, and the cymbals. This mic, I'd never have figured this out. It was a mistake, as I told you. So this mic is now looking over the top of the floor tom-tom, and is actually looking at the snare drum. And it is equidistant. He's standing useless. I have a trouble all the time. Okay, so they're approximately within an inch or two the same distance from the snare drum. And that's it. And it takes 2 minutes. Well, it actually takes about 3 seconds. You lift the 2 faders up, and there's your drum sound. You might add a little EQ, depending on what the guy's doing with the floor tom. You might put a bit of tape on the drum or whatever else. Bass drum might. I would, again, it depends on the drummer and the beater and all kinds of things. But that you put wherever you want. But these are the two that you're interested in. Now the key to this depends on the console. That thing in there, I wouldn't make a cup of tea on. That's just my thinking. But with most consoles, I've found this works really well. If you open up the mic amp 10 dB more than you should and operate the fader 10 dB lower, basically, I guarantee you, if you do ever get round to trying this, you'll think it doesn't work. Because it doesn't look to you like it will. Because you're used to the idea that you have to have a snare drum mic. And actually, sometimes, depending on what else is going on, I do use a snare drum mic with this. Very rarely. I'll often print one just in case on a separate track. But this way, the snare drum ends up in the middle. You don't split the signal to wall. You put it just either side of the centre, right? Like that. If you open up the mic amp 10 dB more than you should, it works, I promise you. Just believe it. You know, so many kids have rung me up, they've worked with me, assisting me on a project for 6 weeks, and they called their mates up and go, oh man, you've got to see what this guy's doing, he's mad, he's bonkers, and it works. They'd all come around and they'd have a look, and we play stuff, you know, and they go, oh, it's fantastic. And then I go home to England and I get a call, hey man, tried your drum miking. It sucked. Sorry, I mean I can't help it. You saw it work, but they don't believe it, and it's really weird. And the drummer will feel really weird too. Who's never had this much room for the start off. You know? It's true. It's true. How intimidating for a drummer to have a microphone up his arse. I mean, it's just it's horrendous. And you're ruining the sound of his kit by making it too close. You're taking away his ability to balance what he's doing. Are you not? I mean, the one thing you still got complete control over is the level of the bass drum. The bass drum will pick up on this mic quite a lot and actually can be really cool. You get more low end because it's that far away apart from anything else. So you're hearing the back of the bass drum. That's it, really. Suck it and see is what I say.
Do you ever measure the distances of the microphones?
No, it's bullshit. It's too complicated. I promise you. Surely, how long have you perhaps you're not wearing in the room very long? There's nothing difficult about this. You can make it as complicated as you like, but it's really, really simple and it's real common sense. And if you take away all that patching shit up and trying to be marvellous, you can have a blast. I promise you, you can.
I believe you.
Yeah. It was great to meet you all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.